Welcome back to A Minute with Alan. Let me say somewhat boastfully here that among my many, many credits, I am a member of the National Speakers Association Speakers Hall of Fame, right? Supposed to represent the top 1% of speakers in the world. I don't know if that's true, but peer recognition is always nice. I tell that to you because this episode is when I knew I'd be a speaker. When I was in high school, Emerson High School, Union City, New Jersey, most congested city in the country at the time, probably still might be, 60,000 people in a square mile. I was the president of the student council, and one of my duties was to introduce the assemblies. And the assemblies were about once a week or once every other week. And the whole school would get together in the big hall that we have. We call it a study hall, but it held hundreds and hundreds of students. And everybody would get in there, and it would be, there'd be announcements, or there'd be opportunities, or there'd be an advance notice of some event, or we'd have a sporting rally, for one of our teams and so forth. So this one morning I'm up there, and I would wear a shirt and tie for this, inner city school, people in the audience asleep, people throwing spitballs at each other, and all kinds of nonsense going on. Teachers are there. So this particular morning, one of the features was an introduction to the variety show we were putting on in the school. And there was going to be an act from the variety show, so people would buy tickets, and the tickets supported some kind of scholarship thing. So two women come out who are in the variety show, Lisa and Lita. And they got on stilettos and sexy dresses and boas and the whole business and long, long gloves. And they start dancing around this set with couches and chairs and tables to the stripper, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And for the 2.5 minutes the song played, they were just strutting around, and the only thing they took off, though, were these long gloves. So the audience is hooting and screaming and whistling, take it off, and on it goes. And I'm standing at the podium watching this. Well, the music ends, and they wave goodbye, and they go trotting off the stage, and Lita stops by me, unrehearsed, and kisses me. And the place is silent. So I turned around and I said, well, that was interesting. Our next act. And the place goes crazy. The place was absolutely batshit crazy, right? Teachers were roaring. And that's the moment I realized I could control a crowd. You control a crowd with humor. You control a crowd by not being shaken, and you take advantage. That's the moment I realized I could do this. And every assembly got better after that. I wish Lita were here today.